recipe is from Chef Hess and Chef Ziegler. This recipe is for one of my friends. I can't find my own personal recipe. I looked all over for it. They're all about the same with the amount of egg, the all-purpose flour, the semolina flour. My friend, he got this one from a cookbook, and then I looked up the same recipe in the cookbook. It's a little bit different. Thomas Keller. You heard me talk about Thomas Keller, right?
Yes.
The French Laundry. His is a whole all flour, no semolina. My friend took it and said it's half flour and half semolina, and then he used the rest of the ingredients. He says it works. I haven't tried it before. I made this one, Thomas Keller's.
You know him?
No, I don't know him, but I know I got his cookbook. I went and opened up his cookbook, and I read his cookbook. You just hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Patience. You watch it when I get the ingredients. Sheesh. It's only a pot. It's eggs and flour. Here. 2 parts flour, 1 part egg.
Yes, you have. Huh?
She already made pasta.
No, I've never made pasta. I don't have a pasta press. I need one.
Pasta press or roller.
Or roller, whatever.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know.
Mother's Day's coming up.
Yeah.
I know.
Same with me.
I need a ravioli mold too.
Just get one. You and me will go in. I'll keep it. When you need it, you'll borrow it from me. You pay for it, I'll borrow it.
That doesn't sound fair.
This recipe that Hess gave me, and then Figler looked at it. Well, that's the same recipe we used last term. Yeah, it works. I had a hard time making this one. It didn't want to. It was just very dry, and I ended up adding an extra egg yolk and more water to it. Do I have water here? Yeah, I do. Can I borrow somebody's 2-ounce ladle if they have one out? You see one right over there. If it's open, it's out. It's coming. Don't worry about it, Don. It's right there. All right. So which recipe do you want to do first? The hard one? Okay. Which one are you going to do?
The hard one.
Okay. You can do. I don't care. You can do either or. There's no need to do both. You only need to do one. If you want to do both, you can do both. But we can play with it tomorrow. We'll know tomorrow which one works and whatever. So down the road, you're making pasta again. You figure out which one you want to play with. At home, do you have a pasta maker? You don't need it, but you can rolling pin. It's a lot of work. But then again, how much are you rolling out? Don't roll it out. Boil it whole. Make lasagna with it.
No.
Roller. So the first thing is I'm going to do, that's the Thomas Keller one, which is this way. No, it's that way. First recipe, 4 ounces of all-purpose flour, 4 ounces of semolina flour, 6 egg yolks, 1 whole egg, 1.5 teaspoon of olive oil, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, and the odd thing here, and I haven't figured out really why, 1 tablespoon milk. Body, maybe protein, maybe color if you brown it. If you're not going to brown it, it helps develop the gluten. It's a protein. I don't know.
How much milk?
6 egg yolks, 1 whole egg. So 7 eggs. Salt, 1.5 teaspoon, and 1 tablespoon of milk.
How much olive oil?
1.5
teaspoons.
And did we see my apron?
I think it might be over there.
That's probably it. So, 4 ounces of flour, 4 ounces of semolina flour, 6 egg yolks, 1.5 teaspoon of olive oil.
1 whole egg.
Oh, so 6 egg yolks, 1 whole egg, 1.5 teaspoon of olive oil, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon milk. Second recipe. 12 ounces of all-purpose flour. Both flours are all-purpose too, by the way. Second recipe, 12 ounces of all-purpose flour, 4 ounces of semolina, high protein, high gluten, wheat durum flour. Semolina, SEMELINA. 2 egg yolks, half a teaspoon of salt. Oh gee, that's more olive oil than I put in on the A shift. No wonder it didn't work, maybe. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1/4 to 1/2 cup water. You guys are all writing it. fine, it's good, but when I made it, I added an egg and I added more water. If you have a recipe, you have an outline, you still work with the dough, you're going to play with it. I'm going to go over it. Get to know it.